I heard 6 here. Yeah, you get my ugly mug because Sue is running behind schedule. She'll get here in time. I know she will. But man, has the Lord been blessing the mission. Blessing and blessing and blessing the mission. I cannot stress enough how much help we need. Yes, we need local volunteers. I'll get into that with the update. In fact, let me bring that around. All right, here we go. Oh, there she is. Told you she'd make it.
I don't have my coat off yet.
We're good. All right, I'll stick you backstage while I do the update.
You're all good.
All right, guys, here it is, the update for the week. Brothers, sisters, veterans, it's that time of year, and you're still outstanding. Okay, you're here. Be here tomorrow at this time. It's just that easy, man. It's just that easy. The hardest schools I ever went through in the Army. I looked at my watch and I went, okay, it's this time. I want to be here tomorrow at this time. That's what you got to do right now. I got it. The demons are screaming this time of year. But don't give up. Yes, the holidays are hard. Yeah. You think I'm beating this up or something? Maybe 2 slides in a row? Check your vet. Check on them. If that's the only thing you do for this mission this holiday season, is check your vet. Fridays we report the number. And I'm telling you right now, last week it was 33 on Friday. We're 2 away from breaking that number. Check your vet. Oh, look. The demons are super loud, right? But fellowship equals hope. Hope equals salvation. Come break bread with heroes. Yes, it's in Paducah, Kentucky. I got it. Make the trip. Plan. Come down. It's the first Wednesday of the month. Veterans eat for free. You know, just take a moment, listen for that Lord, for the Lord's voice, because it's louder than any demon's ever going to speak it. Can't make it to the breakfast? Then you know what? Come on down to Meredith Family Grind on Fridays. Right? Coffee time. Veterans, you get 15% off. Oh, Paducah's so far away. Well, hey, check this out. Tupos, our ministry partner, is inviting you, our brothers, to the Men's Weekly. Right? You can find out more information by going to our website, clicking on the Tupos, and it'll take you right to them. Okay? Again, see that nice cool coffee cup? We want to give those to the veterans, but we can't do that without your support. Oh, check this out. December 15th, we're going to be in the community Christmas show, whatever you want to call it. A professional booth has been patronized. We have that. Actually, there's somewhere behind me a sign that I'm working on. Okay. But I still need people to stand behind that booth and pass out information. 'Tis not that hard. I'm not asking a lot from you guys. This is our opportunity to blow up here in Western Kentucky. The Die Hard Drive, the third Saturday at every facility. Yes, I'm sorry that our facility is in Makanda, Illinois. No, I'm not. You didn't donate it. Okay? God gave that to the mission. This is why I'm focused on that. I'm not taking God's blessing and saying, "Hey Lord, let me get to that when I'm ready." No, it doesn't work that way. Oh, we just added this for 2026. The Fill the Can Telethon. Yep, the team convinced me. We have to do a telethon. But you know what? They need help. They really do. Because this morning at the meeting when I went, yeah, the telethon's on, I got deer in the headlight looks. You all asked for it. The team asked for it. Well, now you got it. And of course, Hope Stock. I've had to cancel the past 4. How are we supposed to save veterans' lives when we can't get the support that we need? It's just as simple. Wallets are not filled here. Volunteers and patrons build facilities and expand outreach partners. That's how we do it. It's just that simple. Support our community support program members. They've earned the right to be there. And here it is, getting ready for 2026. Speaking of community support program members, our thanks and prayers for protection and prosperity, that should be enough for you to join our mission. But just in case it's not, you're placed on our website, you're shouted out on our social media, and you get booked on this podcast, which is now streaming to On the Mark TV, Nonprofit TV, Easy Way TV. I don't see a downside to that. And all I'm asking you to do is tell everybody to support us. What more do you want me to say?
I want you to say we're fully funded and we got more volunteers than we know what to do with. That's what I want.
I wish.
It's coming.
Oh, I know it is. I know it is, but why is it so hard? That's my question.
Yeah. It's going. I want it to be done yesterday. I know it's in God's timing, but it's hard to be patient.
No, patience is easy. What I'm asking is that last slide. We have been blessed with On the Mark TV, Nonprofit TV, and Easy Way TV.
Mm-hmm.
$500 million?
Is that all? Yeah.
And all I'm asking in return is tell everybody you know to support the mission.
Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Mm-hmm.
But now let's revert back to one of the earlier slides of fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
Fellowship brings hope. Hope brings salvation. I think we have somebody in the wings who can really speak to that.
I think you're right. Ready to bring him in?
Bring them in.
Excellent. We have the one and only Joshua Jones joining us. So happy you are here. How you
There we
doing?
go. What's up, y'all? Shalom, my homies.
Love it. Glad you are here. And actually, you want to just take a moment and remind everybody, who are you?
Yeah, who's this cuckoo guy with a beard? Well, us
I'm
beard
sorry, I
fellows.
didn't come appropriately to be between you guys, I guess. I don't know.
All right, it's all right. We'll get some glue for Kurt and we'll call it a day. But so yeah, guys, I'm a veteran as well. I'm a community member uh, partner, and we're all about the ministry, right? Everything about God's kingdom. That's why we're here. God's called us to build a kingdom, and so for the last practically 24 months solid, we've been building virtual fellowship experiences, because one of the things we find is it's really easy to isolate, but it's kind of easy to click a link on your phone, and yeah, it's like you can get the demons to shut up just long enough to click that link, and then you're like, oh no, it's going to go on, right? But you can let it ride because you're in the comfort of your home. You're not having the pretentious experience of an in-person gathering that could possibly be there, or the judgmental experience, or everybody else's demons screaming along with yours. So the battle is won when we can take what's in the dark and put it in the light. So the reason I'm here is I've had many run-ins with veterans that are on the edge. Just as Brian DH6 talked about this all the time. These guys and gals are sitting there ready to depart. Last thread. And I've fielded those calls many a time. And in particular, got a dear brother, Marine, today. We were just celebrating. God set an amazing table for him on the other side of that valley of shadow of death that he had no idea was there. And if he were left to himself, he would have never gone through that valley. So as a body, it's important for us to get together. And now he's as a matter of fact, he's gone up a peak and he's looking down at that next valley, but this time he's saying, I'm going to attack that valley. That's what we want, empowerment for our brothers and sisters when they come on board. So yeah, so obviously we do that every week. Friday night, we do a family-esque fellowship experience. And then Saturday, it's for you, my brothers. It's only men. Doesn't matter whether you're a dad or you're an entrepreneur. None of that shit matters. Just that you are ready to come step into the light. Expose where you're at. Give God the opportunity to work on you. Because we all fall short.
Every day, brother. Every day I fall short. But then at the end of the day, I go, wait a minute, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because I fell short. He didn't. I fell short.
Yeah.
That's this time of year, every year, man. I've been doing this since 2018, and every year this spike happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like freaking clockwork. I don't understand why the demons think this is a good time of year to attack. I really don't.
Give you an answer if you actually want that answer.
I do.
So we just came off of the heels of the high day of Satan. I don't know if you realize that, but just a month ago. And so what they actually broadcast, not that they have that much power, but that which we allow them, but there is power. there is power in the spirit realm. So these guys are going full on launching assaults, and they did it here in this because we have a high density veteran population that are retired disabled veterans who struggle the most generally. And when they loosed that, God started putting it on our heart. We're gonna counterattack, and we're gonna shove all that right back in the homes where they're broadcasting it from. And we had a very, very low suicide rate here in Montgomery County. So I'm not sure if you're looking. I'm not sure where your number was coming from, which is too high anyway. You know, let alone
my numbers come from. I've been doing this for so long. I get emails, Facebook messages. I reach out to the team because they get notified. I collect what we know, what Die Hard knows of. I'm not reporting statistical numbers. I know what we know.
Right. So what we know reported here was shockingly lower. So, and that's why I say that, because we put it to the test this year. It's like, ooh, we can do more than we think we can do to bring hope to our brothers and sisters.
Oh, I'm quite confident locally here. I know we're making a dent. Okay. But again, veterans live everywhere.
Yep.
You know, I'm so tired of people. Why Makanda, Illinois?
So they go think Wakanda forever.
There you go.
Like I did.
Our fellowship breakfast, brother. You've been to it.
Yeah, I'll be there Wednesday.
Is not that a joyous time?
Yeah, it's a wonderful time. It's nothing like, 40 or so, 30, 40 heroes running in, new blood coming in all the time. They're seeing like, oh yeah, wow, I'm really not alone. No,
Yeah.
you're really not alone.
I just love sitting there watching my brothers and sisters talk, support one another. That's what that breakfast is there for. That's for them. It's not for me. That's for them. In the community, I wish we had more civilian involvement in that breakfast. Because the community needs to come meet these guys and girls. They do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I was so excited to come on tonight and share what we're doing and how we're extending this and how this whole community partnership thing works. Because, it doesn't just stop at the fellowship breakfast. We've got, if I'm not mistaken, you've got Map to Manhood. You've got two or three community partners that are all about, let's take this beyond now, right? So, with Men's Weekly, that's all it is. Like, it's like you come in, you get that dose of hope, but you're going to have the trickle effect, right? What's going to happen between now and the next monthly fellowship? We have the same thing going on here locally. Guys get together. They get together once a month, but those 3.5 weeks or almost 4 weeks down, it's like let's bump the cadence up. Let's do this every week, and not like you better show up to formation. No. It's an invitation, not an obligation, right?
Again, Meredith family grind. Okay. The fellowship breakfast led to that contact. Now, he is giving veterans on Fridays 15% off coffee, and he's letting them use that back room in his downtown location so they can sit there and talk. Fellowship breakfast, big thing. Every Friday, coffee. Small thing.
Love it. We need more places like that happening. I mean, that's a start. That's place number one.
Again, God put me here in Western Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
I think you all know the story. I'm stationed up at Fort Drum, New York. Oh, by the way, they're under a blizzard warning tonight. All right. And my detailer calls and said, North Dakota, Wisconsin, or Kentucky. That was a no-brainer on my end.
Could have been close to us.
No.
Part of why I still have my coat on. It was snowing all day, and my office hasn't no window. I didn't even know it had been coming down. So I'm like, oh, I'm already running late, and slippery.
No.
Wait. I saw that text. And before the show we were talking, you do live in Wisconsin.
I do.
You understand this is going to happen.
In the last probably dozen years, it has not been happening in December. This is a month earlier than what it typically is, because classes are still in session right now, and not typically a problem. This year, whew, it's all good. You just, you roll with it. That's it. That's what you do. That's
fall forward.
Well,
exactly.
even down here, we're supposed to get like an inch overnight.
So sorry to hear that.
If it happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Down here, it's more the ice that is the problem.
That's no good.
That's no good. Okay. But once again, I'm trying not to get on a rant because, it's going to get down to 24 degrees tonight. How many veterans have to sleep out in the cold?
Mm-hmm.
Because our facility's not up to code?
Well, that would be 10 in 2 families, sir.
No. The retreat center can hold 24 for a night.
Mm.
The resident program is for a year. That's the in-depth. If you're a resident, their in-depth work is done. But that's why we're building a retreat center. Hey, one night, we're good. Yeah. As people look, it's out there on socials. I'm not playing games in 2026. I'm sorry. I'm done playing games. If you're not helping the mission, I don't need you around. It's just that simple.
Yeah, there needs to be a very focused effort here. I mean, there has been, but it's like, game on. Let's go. Let's get this done. We've been talking all this time about the goals, about the things that are happening, about the team's growing. We need more. we're growing. Joshua, you're here. Yes. Sarah, if she had a power outage, she was going to be here tonight too. But that where have I heard this whole teamwork makes the dream work thing? That's the team is growing, and we are. This is something that if you are out there listening to this and want to volunteer, there's a real easy way to reach out. I mean, our email addresses are really simple. So volunteer@projectdiehard.org, send a note there and just feel us out. Find out what's out there. Tell us what you're interested in. What sparked your interest? Start somewhere. If you want to talk to me, it's like right here, Susan@projectdiehard.org. Reach out.
That's the first thing that has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Again, brothers and sisters, we're here for you. If anything, we'll get a cup of coffee. We'll talk. I I'm quite used to saying, I'm sorry, brother and sister, we're not open yet. I shouldn't be used to saying that, but I am. But don't think I'm not going to help you. Sarah would be the one to back that up. Sarah, before she came back on, she was helping the mission. And then she had to step away because life. Well, she's already told people. I'm not shaming and I'm not using it. It's she lost her house. She lost a safe, secure place for her husband and her kids. She was heartbroken when she called me and had to say, I'm not going to be able to help. But that's being a good NCO. I chased the rabbit down the hole. And what did I do? No, you're just not skating off there. Here's a number. This person's going to be calling you. That's what our resource partners are for.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a godsend to us now. There's going to be stuff happening now that we've been fighting for months to get the admin stuff on the back end straight. She hops in, she goes, I'll have it to you by Saturday. Bing, there it was. I was like, I love it. Now we just got to work on a couple other things back there, but hey, we're getting there.
Progress is progress.
I love my brother. Fall forward.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what we do.
Yep.
We're going to fall. Guaranteed. But always fall forward. Oh, wait. We're building a motorcycle, right?
Tell us about that.
Well, we're building it. It's going on tour with Little Mania Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And Little Mania Wrestling is coming to Southern Illinois January 10th. Guess who's going to get the big can and hold on to it? Southpaw Bar and Grill, who is hosting Little Mania Wrestling.
Nice. I've been wondering where that was going. Excellent.
Yep.
That's just over a month. 5 weeks from now, that'll be happening.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Okay, and so the motorcycle. If somebody hasn't heard about that, fill us in real quick. What's what's happening with this motorcycle?
Well, that's how the whole mission started. A couple brothers and I were building a tribute bike. One brother said, hey, Doc, if your shop was bigger, we could get this thing knocked out. We can get all the tools in here at once. I said, of course, brother. I'm a dude. Yeah. Shop. House. Yeah.
Yep. Proportions count. Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching a YouTube thing earlier and the guy was like, yeah, there's a house and here's the shop. Shop has like 20 cars in it, an airplane. I'm like, that's the house I want. But the other brother said, hey, Doc, if I stayed here for about 90 days, we could really get this thing done. And I went, brother, the last time you and I hung out, there was bail money involved. You have to convince household 6 that you can stay. But if memory serves me right, she was the one posting the bail. And that's where the premise of Project Die Hard came, a safe, secure place for veterans to gather, learn a skill, and get fellowship. That's the gist of it. Well, then things took off, and the bike went into storage. And then one conversation to another conversation to another conversation led to we're building it. It's going on tour. And then it's being raffled off. The first step we have to do is raise the funds for the build. The build partner is going to be teaching veterans. They're doing way more than I can ask them to. But that's the gist of it, right? We got to raise funds to do things.
That's where you've got the boxes out in the local area now, and that is the way to get the funds in. If I remember correctly, you said it was very specific. It's not an online.
It's not online. We can't do online, but you can walk into any Paducah bank and say, Die Hard 1, and they know what to do. We are going to put wiring instructions out because technically that means you went to the bank, right? That's not a
Don't want to
QR.
limit this.
That's not a QR code.
Yeah.
It's not a GoFundMe, right?
But if you want to donate, there's ways to make that happen. Mail a check? Does that count?
In my eyes, yes, but these are the cans that go out. See how they're nice and orange?
Well, if they mailed a check to your house,
Not my house. Don't.
Or not your, okay, to the P.O. Wherever the spot is, mail the check, open it up, drop it in.
And if it's marked in the memo for Die Hard 1, that's where that will go. It will go into the Paducah Bank under the Die Hard 1 account. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you want our address? 2780 New Holt Road, D365, Paducah, Kentucky, 42001. That is not my house. Get it straight here, folks.
I'm going to put that in here so people can see that if they wanted to write that down. I'm going to just go ahead and add that on the screen for just a moment here. Well, I don't know if I can give me a quick second here. I'm going to make this a little easier to see.
Right there in the bottom.
Right there. Well, it's not perfect, but that's the address. It's 2 lines.
It's only one line across the street on my side.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I got the 2 lines.
But that's where you mail it.
Send
Make it
it
out
in.
to Project Die Hard in the memo. DH1.
Pretty straightforward.
Now, it is. Josh, my feeling is fellowship is hope. Hope is salvation. Am I wrong on thinking that's the...
Well, first off, you're calling me to judge how you thinking about something when we ain't even nailed definitions yet. So no, I'm
Yeah.
not going to say nothing like that. But in respect to what you alluded or you concurred with earlier, right? Falling forward. Well, you don't fall forward by yourself. That's a sure
No.
fucking bet. Excuse my language. You just do not do that. You fall down and you stay down, or you allow yourself to be deceived that you're picking back up, but you're actually in the dirt the whole time. And having walked there, I know you've been there. You know, most of our brothers and sisters have been there. So it's the reality of the thing. So you need fellowship. And so you can have all the discipline, you can study the word, and you can pray, and you can fast, and you can get all that. If you go doing that alone, when you fall down, you're going to stay down.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like pulling eye teeth to get back up. But you get around fellowship, you can have your burden carried by others. You can spread the load, as it were. Ultimately, we're going to pay for our own stuff. Okay, great. We're going to give an account for our own stuff. Yes, okay, great. But in the journey, in the falling forward and getting back up, falling forward again, you're only ever going to get that with fellowship.
Yeah. And again, that's where this bike build rolls in, because as part of my thing was, well, you have to involve veterans. So we're forming a veteran build team that's going to work with our builder. So they get fellowship and they learn a skill. I don't know how to work on motorcycles. That's not the point. Do you want to?
You want to learn?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Are you kidding me?
If you already knew, we would have been like, why didn't you get with us sooner, huh?
Yeah. But that's what this is. The whole thing that Die Hard does is hope. Whether it's a fellowship breakfast, whether it's coffee time, whether it's working together, whether it's doing, it's all hope. Because you never know when the Spirit's going to show up and show out. You just don't. Yeah. That's why I say, look, that's why I want the community so involved in this mission.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know nothing about veterans. Come learn. What do you got to lose? Oh, you might get offended? Oh, no, I guarantee you will get.
Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Come
Yeah.
on. This too shall pass. And good news, there's no drugs and alcohol in the mission.
Yeah.
So
You
wake up brighter.
Yeah, you'll wake up brighter. Now, check this out, though. When you put veterans together, we are a different animal. We are. We're comfortable. We're comfortable. But to get better, you got to become uncomfortable. That's why I want the community involved. I want my brothers and sisters to go, oh, they do care. Ooh, I do got to be on my best behavior.
Yeah, we want to spur people to good works.
Yeah.
Not to dive into empty pools.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of them out there right now.
Yeah.
And from what I'm hearing from both of you, the thing, if somebody is in that dark space right now, reaching out and don't be alone, be with people, connect with somebody.
Yep.
That seems like that. I'm hearing that from both.
Somebody not your drinking partner. Yes.
Yeah. Not
Let's
your
qualify
drinking
that.
partner.
Your drunken partner. Yeah.
Make good choices.
Make good choices. Yeah.
Oh, look, I'll be honest, guys. I'm a recovering alcoholic here, right? I learned that bottle is not a friend. It's not.
Mhm.
It gives you a good time for a bit, but then you're going to wake up.
I had to push that joke down real hard. Oh,
It is. That bottle is a temporary thing.
yeah, it's one of them band-aids you put on that don't even stay all night.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Weak.
And then you wake up hungover,
You're not
feeling like
good.
physically feeling like crap.
So where in the process did that help? You felt good for that long. You felt worse for that long. Can't see my hands on my screen. Yeah.
No bueno.
And everybody who's been there, you know that's the truth.
Yep.
Is feeling bad for the whole all that time worth it for you felt good for that long? Come on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. Easier said than done, but
Of course. Of course.
yeah.
Hence the falling forward, because you
Yes.
will fall. You know, it's like you know, Brian says, recovering alcoholic. You know, he's acknowledging the journey, because it is a journey.
Yeah.
And no matter what it is we struggle with, I mean, it could be something like I need the approval of other people. That's something we can, get addicted to, or whatever that thing is for you, until you bring it out into the light and figure out you're not alone, or hey, if God needs to come strike you down from heaven and wake you up, don't wait for that day. I heard it didn't go so well for Paul, but we have this opportunity here. He drew you to hear this. Why? Because he's been tugging at your heart this whole time. And you know that deep down. Even if you're like, peace on you, that's okay. We all walk there too. Part of the journey. But it's not the end of the journey, or it doesn't happen.
Brothers, I guarantee it's not. Look, I guarantee throughout the week, 3 or 4 times, I'm screaming at my father going, because I'm upset. Because something. I'm screaming. But you know what I love about my father? He's dad. He gets it. He lets you throw your tantrum. And then he goes, now can we talk? I'm never going to be a preacher, guys. I'm never going to be a minister. Don't worry. I speak it true and plain. It's not elegant. But I will tell you, God is king. I will tell you, there is life through Jesus Christ. I can attest to it because I'm sitting right here with you right now.
If he brings you to it, he will bring you through it. That's I know sometimes we all have those moments where life feels just too much, too heavy, too many things, too much. Back up, take a. I'm one to get caught into the weeds. There's all these things. There's too many things. I can't trust. That's fine. Step back. Take a deep breath and step back. Try to get that big picture going on here, because all those little things, they're all little things. Yeah, they feel like a lot, but they're there for a reason. We have lessons to learn. We don't. Have you guys got it all figured out yet? Do any of us?
No.
We're supposed to be learning along the way. There's lessons to be learned, and these are ways for us to figure out what is it that he wants us to know.
Well,
Step back.
I look at it this way: hindsight is 2020, correct?
Oh yeah.
Hindsight is 2020. During my time of going through the weeds, through the jungles, right? I hated God. I did. But looking back, now I know why I had to go through it.
Yep.
I know why he put me through all that. Because I can stand there in front of my brothers and sisters and go, hey guys, let me tell you about my buddy. He's, you think you think we can help you up? I got somebody that can just carry you. I love that adage about the footprints in the sand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
More than once have I had to look back and only see one pair and then realize, yeah, that wasn't me. Okay, Kurt, is he gonna hop in, hop out? What is bring
I
him
think it's
on?
come on in. I actually think it's a computer issue where he's popping out like that, but he's here now. How you doing? Coming on in to say hello.
We got a thumbs up.
Shalom, my homie. How's the microphone?
Well, while he's waiting for that to kick in, good news is blessings do come, and there will be a new system in place very soon. So we won't have the technical pieces going on like this, but it's all good. You know what? Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. You know, you were speaking about that. You know, I remember in my journey and my time in the service and getting out, like I was an atheist through all of that. You know, so you know, a lot of people like, yeah, well, I'm in this place where I'm agnostic or I'm atheist. Or, look, totally get it. Wherever you're at's where you're at. No judgment. When I was there, it was like the literal darkest time of my life. And once I got out of the service and didn't have that fellowship, even with my drunken buddy, darkness will always find something for you to cozy up with. So for me, unfortunately, oh, do I even have to say it? No. Yeah, it got so bad, I was a stripper. That's how bad it was.
Woo!
And people don't, and I don't normally share that, but and if I do, it's usually with more expletives in a much more dark space, trying to shine light over there. But the fact of the matter is, like, nobody saw that coming. I didn't see that coming. But that enemy was sitting there waiting for me, knowing precisely how to draw me into this next pit. So whatever you're struggling with out there, you're listening, you know, you're being drawn to something and you know it's not good for you, bring it to the light, man. Plug in some fellowship and talk to somebody.
Look, if you come to a fellowship breakfast and I'm there and you want to talk, that's great. You come to a coffee and I'm there, you want to talk, that's great. Look, I'm not going to browbeat you. I'm going to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you. Look, I've had the discussion. Really? And how's that working out for you? I'll ask you up front. If you're hanging out in the dark, I'm going to ask you, how's that working out for you?
Mm-hmm.
Look around you. If it's dark, it's dark. Don't placate it. What was the movie? God's Not Dead, where the son's sitting there and what is it? Evil is like a jail cell, but it's a comfortable jail cell. The door's wide open. You can leave any time, but it's so comfortable. You got
Yeah.
to want to leave.
Oh yeah. See, most of us get the key in our hand, and then it's like, well, hold on, let me put that key in my pocket, and let me pick up this bottle. Let me pick up this pipe. Let me pick up this habit. Same game always, isn't it?
It is.
Yep.
It is. That's why I say I'm a recovering alcoholic. The demon still sits there. The demon is still there. He still sits on my shoulder. And there are times where him and I have deep discussions. He's trying to convince me, just a sip, it'll be okay. No, it's not.
That hard decision is a daily decision.
Mm.
But it's a good decision.
Hence, I'm going to be here tomorrow at this time. It's the small things, brothers and sisters. It's the small things. I was taught that from a crusty old Vietnam veteran that whenever you go to an Army school, you look at your watch. That moment they scream at you, you look at your watch. And you say to yourself, I will do everything in my power to be here tomorrow at this time. That's what it takes. One day at a time. If you can make it to the next day and you keep doing that, sooner or later you can make it to the next week and then the next month and then to the next year.
Next thing you know, you're lighting the path for others to follow.
Yeah. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. Did I ever think that I would ever be doing what I do now? Yeah, not at all. Not at all. My whole thing was to go live on a boat somewhere after retirement.
On a boat. I don't know that I knew that. So we have this shared love of water, apparently, that I was unaware. You got the boat, I got the skis. Let's go.
The boat I'm talking about is not your boat.
Ah, come
a
on.
nuclear vessel.
The boat I'm talking about is 52 feet in length. Twin diesel engines in the back.
I feel some Lieutenant Dan vibes right here.
I can ski behind that. Come on.
I'm sorry, man. They just keep coming. I'm like, well, most of them are clean, so let's let them fly.
Oh, yeah.
Anything to make up for that.
Awesome.
Look out.
Well, we do want to make a call out to the local community. So wherever you're at listening, like obviously it doesn't matter where you're at, but if you have connections, contacts, resources, any kind of open door, Father's nudging on you, hey, that bringing that person to mind. Hey, reach out to us. Hit that volunteer email at projectdiehard.org and let us know, because the whole way we get this built out, as you know, with any tactical deployment, it's all the land surveyed, everything's done. We need the boots on the ground. It needs the bodies. That's it. I mean, money, money comes as part of it. It's tool, but the bodies are the irreplaceable tool.
Yeah.
The bodies matter, and if you're in the struggle now, and you come to the fellowship and you get the opportunity to fall forward in your journey, and you get that hope delivered into your heart, maybe you can come be a part of this, right? It's not just that one time thing. Come consistently. Come show up. We have calls. We have a leadership team call. We need the community to come together. So if you know people that have missions out here, or that are supporting or adjacent to veterans in their support efforts, veterans like to help civilians too. I don't know if you knew that, but not all. There's a few Marine. I'm sorry. There's a few veterans out there that prefer their own ilk. But most of us, we love being able to serve. And because of the skill sets that we all bring to the table, man, we can get some stuff done.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Church I'm attending, they're looking for security people, and I'm like, no, nope, I'm not that guy. You don't want me on there, because when I'm responsible for somebody else's life, that's a whole nother different side of me you don't want to see.
Mm-hmm. That's where they can FAFO, we don't want the FAFO.
You don't.
Just pray and share.
Yeah, just do that. Don't. You want me to guard the youth rooms? Now you're really putting it on me. I'm coming with body armor, M4, the whole nine. I'm like, you ain't touching these kids.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes civilians get a little upset when we engage in particular things the way we know how to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just another part of the body.
Yeah. Why do you gotta wear body armor? Because evil people have things that shoot little things. Yeah. Yeah.
Good times.
Well, I hate to say it, but we are running up against the clock. We are nearing the end. We are here every Monday night, and we do always end in a similar fashion. We want to make sure to share that word of hope for our veterans. And I want to take a moment and go around and make sure that you guys each what is your message today? And I know, Kurt, I've haven't had a chance to bring you in to speak yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I had multiple things running on my computer, including Zoom. We have our super fan, Emily Gomer, out there, live streaming out to other platforms to keep extending the reaches of the message of this mission. And, here at Project IARD, we're very clear. Our mission is that we're combating veteran suicide by spreading hope to veterans. And, a general thing in life is we can ask, do we know what our mission is as we get to know other people into what their mission is? And, I'm in the business of barrier demolition, and this cliche thing of help people be at the best version of themselves. I tell the story at our water ski show site. I invited a gentleman to join our club. He says, I thought you had to be somebody. Hasatan, the enemy, is constantly nudging at us. I was talking to another friend about that, about, when you look back and, you're tempted to look at regrets and, all those things. And as we talk about the dark places, our friend Mark Balin, in recent months has been dubbing me the beacon of light. And He's hired a business group to give me a news channel with blogging and come in with the Beacon of Light, blogs. So it's a group effort, and I've been experiencing that with a lot of the things I do. It's the people around us. And so that's one thing I encourage folks to look at is, where people are around you to feed your life. Our Heavenly Father, by the name of Yahweh, the name, Aramaic Hebrew, resembles how our Heavenly Father breathes life into us. And as we say his name, Yahweh, 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 the Ruach HaKodesh comes through me. I have a mighty sword. And we have our sacred scripture instruction book to dive into reading, to be in personal and professional development, and to look for what our mission in life is. All of us have a mission. All of us were born on purpose, a purpose, to a purposeful life. And we struggle to be in touch with that. And it's not a fun place to be. And I cannot relate to suicide ideation. I will not claim that. But what I can claim is being in dark places, being depressed, and being in tough spots, being my own version of struggles, my own scale of it. I've been in an ambulance saying, is it my time? So we can look to Father Time. We can look to our Heavenly Father timing. Are we cutting things short? Like we said here before, making a long-term decision, with, short-term result, or making a long-term result with a short-term decision. We have all the information. Are we in it to be highly informed? Are we in it to be enlightened by information, to give it more time and to be careful, mortal and hasteful in doing things in our own time? I experienced that multiple times today, and with whatever topic we're doing in life, I've been invited to events where it's like this dark time, which is joyous and, occasion. I was on with Santa Papa John earlier, and it's interesting how December is a month to remember. And sometimes we don't like what we remember in the month of December, but we can form a support network, and we can go out there and get it done, and to not be hasteful, to not sit there at the clock like it has to be done now. Patience is a virtue, to wait it out, to wait for that light. It is there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Give it time. And I'm here available. You can call me, text me, 262-372-1754, Kurt@projectiheart.org. Back to you, Sue.
Awesome. Thanks, Kurt. Joshua, I'll send it your way next.
Awesome. I don't know how I follow that, Kurt. I mean, the Ruach HaKodesh, are you kidding me? I love that. For those of you that don't know Hebrew, that is the Holy Spirit. That is a powerful tool. So I want to remind you that no matter what's going on up here, the Savior died for you. No matter where you're sitting right now. No matter what you're saying. None of that matters. Every single morning, his mercies are new. Like when Brian says, look at your time. Be here tomorrow. You know why? Because his mercies are new. He's gracious. He's long-suffering. We got a good Father. He's not some God that's trying to punish you. But he is trying to bring you to your mission. And you matter far more than you know. So fall forward this week. Did we just lose him?
Apparently, we just lost him. I don't know how that happened.
Back at you, Sue.
Awesome. Oh, and actually, he's back.
Excellent. Hang on.
Bring me in. Name's wrong, but that's okay. We all know who you are.
Yeah.
It's all right, Brian. It's actually I was just about to turn it over to you.
Well, okay. I'm like, what is going on here? You all froze and then poof. I was like, okay. Message of hope. Brothers, every day there is hope. Okay. I hope my coffee cup gets refilled in a timely manner. I hope this, I hope that. And hope is good. But you know what? Action is even better. Be here tomorrow. Come on, be here tomorrow at this time. We're not going to be here tomorrow at this time. We come on Mondays. But you know what? Share this out. Share that little nugget out. Share this podcast out because a brother or a sister out there needs to learn and needs to know that it's okay not to be okay, and that if you're here tomorrow at this time, you've accomplished something. Don't give up the fight because I'm not going to. My team is not going to. You can't. Does that work, Sue?
That's beautiful. Does I've got one question. Does God make mistakes?
No.
Yeah. No, God does not make mistakes. God made you. God made each of you. You are here for a reason. There is one of you. There's even if you're a twin, a triplet, whatever, there's only one of you. God does not make mistakes, and he made you just the way you are to be where you are right now for whatever reason you're in the situation you're in. I don't know what that is, but he does. So just remember, you're going to get through it and you're not alone. That's all I've got for tonight. It is always on Monday nights, Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. You can count on that. We'll be here. We want you here with us.